Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Wolfie Holler, and today I will be taking you on a path down memory forest, I guess you would call it. Not memory lane. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Okay, so there are two paths, the very easy one and the motorcycle path. I will be taking the motorcycle path because let's see if I can find a good pair of tracks, because oh, you can't really see it, but right here is I think it might be, yep, that's a deer track. The stupid leaf was brushing it. And when the ground is frozen like this, because it is freezing cold outside, you can clearly see the track. At least I can. Oops, I ruined it. Let's see. See, there's another one. And we have plenty of wild animals. Raccoons and the occasional cougar, which is why I am wearing a knife. A very pretty knife, but a deadly one. And this is a tree. Believe it or not, it is a tree. And it is covered in ferns. It is a very ferny looking tree. Ha ha ha, very funny, good joke. Not. And we used to sit on it, and it plays a role in a English class movie from freshman or sophomore year, which I'm getting to. Hold on, let me just kind of, okay. So right here is where I played Odysseus in a film for English class. And that is where I fought off a Hydra. And that is where one of my friends who was one of the sailors and looked a lot like Will Smith from Pirates of the Caribbean, came running down pretending that she was over there, but she wasn't. She was over here, and she was pretending that she just got attacked by the Hydra. Also, when I was here, I did a very bad British accent, and it was really bad because it was for one scene. And yes, I did just switch from English or American to British. And I'm back again. Yes, quickly walking on crunchy leaves. So our neighbor, I have permission to go on all of the neighbors' property, which there are 4 neighbors we share this with, but I'm going to try and stay off the property as much as possible. So here is a bridge that our neighbor built. He's very handy with an excavator. As you can see, there are lots of motorcycle trails. I'm on one right now. He made those. And it is probably very loud on here because we are next to a creek. And here is a very pretty small waterfall, which I got stuck in once because I was fishing for crawdads in a lake that used to be right there but is now just a creek. And in between that motorcycle trail and the creek is where they buried their dog, who is a very nice dog. May she rest in peace. She was very, very sweet and sometimes very hyper and especially very toy driven. You did not want to take her toy. She would bite your hand. Unless, of course, she was really wanting you to throw it, because then she would put it at your feet and you can throw it. But if you try and take it from her, she would bite your hand. Whereas with my dog, who is not with me right now because he is inside because it is cold and he is an old dog, he would just play tug of war. So we are entering the 2 trees with the Hydra in it. There is no Hydra because it is fake, and we are going to pause in a moment of reminiscence. Here is where I got stuck in a razor because it was muddy, and then somebody got his truck stuck down here because it was muddy. And that is a trail that is really fun to go up on and kind of fun to go down on. And if you go fast enough, you could almost tip over. I'm very sorry for moving the camera, but you saw it, so it's all good. Ah! So I am a very clumsy person, and if I trip and fall, you have my permission to laugh. So like I said earlier, we have a family of raccoons, and they normally come out at night. And if I find a track, I will show you. This tree has whapped me very many times in the face. It absolutely hates me. And here is one of the most muddiest spots in the forest. Actually, it's the second muddiest. I'll show you the first muddiest in about a minute. Because it's going to take a little bit to get there. And that tree has a hole in it, but you can't see it because it's covered, which makes a very nice hidey hole. And you can hide stuff in it, like a knife, which I have hidden, and I came back and it was gone, so I don't suggest it. But in a quick pinch, you can hide little stuff in it. Alright, I'm stuck on a bramble bush. That happens a lot in this place. More ferns! Very ferny. Like ferns. And giant sticks. We are actually now on an old riverbed. See, the river was here, but now it's here. See? Yeah. And stumps. I have a funny story about stumps. Actually, it's not really stumps. It's an old swing. And this is going to be very tricky. I'm probably going to fall and you're going to laugh. After going, oh no, is she okay? And I'm going to go, it's okay. And you're going to go, haha, that was kind of funny. I'm going to be like, yeah, you can all laugh all you want. Wait until it happens to you. One can very easily get stabbed in the leg walking through here. And a lot of this wasn't even here until after a windstorm that wasn't all that big, and these just kind of fell. We've had bigger, and as you can tell, it's very windy and cold. Oh, the creek. I do not suggest going in the creek right now because it is freezing cold, and in summer it is freezing cold, but at least then it's hot and you can like enjoy the freezing coldness. We are on my property now. Well, not my property, my parents' property. And let me get over this. Ah! Ha ha! I'm okay. Okay, we're good. It's all good. Okay. We are on my property now, like I said earlier. And this is our fence, which is electric. So I will try not, oh no. Das ist nun gut. Our thing broke. I will have to report that later. That's gonna be fun getting over without getting shot. Okay. My leg just went numb there for a second. So my battery's almost dead. And I'm just gonna try and get to the last. Oh look, the horses can get out. That's not good. Yay, problems. So I'm gonna try and get to this last memory really, really quick before my battery dies. Oh my gosh! Since the fence is down, I might just be able to go this way without getting wet. Look at this. They destroyed our fence. They destroyed it. Oh no. That means more work for us. Oh well, work is good. Okay. Yeah, I'll be able to get to the last memory here in a second. For the last memory for this video. Excuse me. I wasn't ladylike. Oh, that's not ladylike. Oh, the flip well. At least I try not to swear. As you can see, It is very wide right now, which is why I didn't want to cross it. And when it is wide and when it is winter, it is very slippery. And I didn't feel like falling. Which reminds me of another memory, which will be on the next video. And I know I'm going very slow, but that's because I'm lazy. Very lazy. Okay, down tree. I am not able to get over there for you guys. We might have to start off with this memory in the next video. Okay, down tree right there, and that weird branch thing, which is not a tree, it's a bush. And that is actually on somebody else's property. He owns the grapes. He has very good grapes. So another neighbor who is 2 grades below me and I were going to have a clubhouse and make it out of those trees. And we got into a lot of trouble for taking one of my dad's tarps. And I climbed onto that trunk, that bottom end of the trunk, which is right now obscured from view by bramble bushes, which there's like a lot right there. I climbed onto that and almost fell in the water, and it was a lot of fun. That probably sounded really lame, but it was actually a lot of fun because there's this hole there and this thing was living in it. Like, it wasn't there at the moment, but it was living in it because I saw scat and stuff. Not scat. I saw, because that's cougar, and it wasn't a cougar, I don't think. I think it was probably like a badger or something. I saw poop in it, in the hole. Yeah. So I think my parents already know about the fence being broken because our horses aren't down here. And because it's kind of muddy. Like, you guys can't tell it, but it's really muddy. Like, not muddy, but the ground is sinking. And I have a story about that, believe it or not. So I'm gonna sign off on this video because I'm getting close to my limit, and my iPod is almost dead. So yeah, this is Wolfie Howler signing off. Join us for the next video.